Okay, we are live. Hey everyone, those who are joining and those who will be watching this later. I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday, of course. So today we will be doing love horoscope readings, okay guys? So I'm excited for this because, I got so many decks that I want to pull from tonight. And, love readings can be funny, it can be full of tea and all that good stuff. So, we're going to get right into it. Now, some disclaimers before we begin. This is just a general reading. So, that means not every single thing is going to resonate. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Use my readings more as guidance, confirmation, more than anything. Hey, guys. Hey. And be sure to check your sun, your moon, rising, and Venus, especially Venus, since this is love reading. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get started. So we're gonna first start with Aries. Again, I'm gonna go in the order that the zodiac already goes by. So we're gonna start out with Aries first. I'm doing fine. Um, this week was pretty chill for the most part. Anyways, let's see. What does Aries need to know about love? It's the energy surrounding Aries. Regarding love, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Maybe, hold up. Let me just move this right here. Okay, yeah, there we go. Much better, much better. All right, Aries, what do you guys need to know about love for the month of July? Honestly, this could extend past July, but yeah, July. Let's see. Aries, what do you guys need to know for love, romance? We have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, okay? And then the overall energy is release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Interesting. Underlying energy, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So Aries, what I'm getting so far, if you are single, I'm getting that you're probably feeling very pessimistic about love at this moment. Maybe you're not necessarily open. Okay, even though you may want love, you're not necessarily open to it. And I'm getting someone feeling anxious when there could be a potential offer presented. You're being called to have trust and learn to trust again. But this time you have to use your discernment. And again, I always preach this. It all starts with you trusting yourself, and that itself can help you to build on trust issues if that's been an issue for you. You may be wondering if your situation is going to change. It will, but this month is for you to open up yourself to people. And this could even start little, going out with friends, going out to places you normally wouldn't go, maybe sitting outside. You never know who you might run into. So I'm getting that. Hey guys. But I'm also getting Aries. This might be stemming from an ex. Some of you guys may have not gotten over an ex. Let me just say, the person that you're meant to be with or the person you are aligning with in July is going to be different, especially different from your ex. So if you notice you keep going for a specific type, this person is the complete opposite. And this doesn't mean attraction wise they're ugly or anything. No, it's just they're not someone you would first look at. And you, like I said, you might be surprised with who you encounter. Anyways, let's get into your cards. Okay. All right, Aries, what do you guys need to know about love? Love in July. Love in July. If you are in a relationship, you're being encouraged to not be so stubborn, especially with your partner. You're actually being called to be open and look at things from different perspectives. And one thing about Aries, sometimes y'all can be stubborn. Sometimes you guys want to win an argument. It's okay to let the ego down. So that's for someone out there. Not everything has to be confrontation. All right, anyways, what does Aries need to know about love in July? Okay. We have the Two of Pentacles. So it's funny, I said look at things from a different perspective. We got the scales here. The High Priestess reverse. This is technically the advisor. Interesting. 10 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles reversed. And then over energy is the Knight of Cups. The hopeless romantic. Yeah, some of you guys are hopeless romantics. All right. And then we have the Hierophant at the oh girl, I cannot even speak. Okay, the whatever retrograde is happening this month is gonna put y'all in a tailspin. Anyways, it could be Neptune. Anyways, we got the Hierophant. So Aries, baseline, you do want love. You want a commitment. That's what I'm saying. Even if you're in a commitment right now, you want things to progress. Now, I would say there's a love offer here. Knight of Cups, there is an opportunity for you to either extend your heart or be receptive to love. But the issue still lies with trust. You do not have trust issues. I mean, you don't have any trust. You have trust issues. That's what I'm trying to say. The High Priestess reverse is telling me not only don't you have trust in other people, which I understand there is some trauma relating to that, but you don't have trust within your own intuition and discernment. That's why this month, if you really want love to come in, you have to take it upon yourself to get comfortable with your inner compass, get comfortable with your discernment. And how does your intuition talk to you? What does that feel like? I'm seeing there could be 2 options heading your way, and you're going to have to figure out which one is the best for you. For some of you guys, because the X energy is showing up, maybe this could be an ex trying to return. We do have a Mercury retrograde coming up, all right? So there could be an ex trying to throw you off path. However, yeah, I keep seeing number 3 for some reason. So it's you and there's 2 people. So you're going to have to choose between 2 people, Aries. The problem is you're not trusting either of them. Now, I would say my advice to you, instead of looking at things superficially and based on your traumas, look at things long term. What does compatibility look like? What is your vision for the long term? Aries, I would suggest looking at your Juno sign because that's going to give you some insight what type of partner will best suit you for the long run. All right. I'm seeing that some of y'all went through a third party situation as well. Like you were dealing with some cheating. Now, for those of you guys who are in a commitment, you're in a relationship, I do see there are strives to move towards more commitment or to look at legacy long-term goals, but you two may not be on the same page. Like I said, be open to different perspectives. When it comes to a relationship, it's not just one person in it, it's 2 people collaborating. So you have to look at it that way, Aries. This is a collaboration. This isn't a one-man show. If you really want to be by yourself, be by yourself. Okay? If you're not here to compromise, if you're not here to work as a collaboration, as a team with your partner, you might as well be alone. Sorry I have to give it to you that rough, but that's what it is. So stop being stubborn, Aries, if you're in a relationship. And I'm pretty sure there will be a resolution, but that's you not being stubborn. Let's put it that way. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, 8 of Wands. I do see a slowdown. You have to slow down your thoughts, Aries. Page of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I keep seeing the insecurities. Work on your insecurities and you'll definitely see a change. But some of you guys need to really get out of your comfort zone. All right, let me get, which one do I need to get? Yeah, maybe advice. I probably get an advice for y'all. Aries, I'm sorry I have to be rough with y'all, but like, as a fellow Aries, I need to like put y'all in your place. For real. I say this with love. Okay. Divine timing. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. All right. We also have take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone, that's so crazy I said that. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. All right. And then underlying energy. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have, oh my gosh, my throat. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. You've been waiting for this. So, like I said, Aries, you've been waiting. If this is with your current relationship or if this is a new relationship, you've been waiting. Divine timing is still here. I do feel, yes, July will be the start, but the next few months you're gonna see a lot of progress with that. Again, get out of your comfort zone. Okay, say yes to the invitations. Say yes to people. Yes, use your discernment. But again, if you're just cooped up, if you're not really putting yourself out there, how do you, like, y'all are up in the house, like, get yourself out there. Stop reflecting, go out. Aries, come on. Come on. Regarding zodiac signs, I'm getting a Pisces showing up. I'm seeing Virgo as well. I'm seeing Capricorn. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of earth sign. Actually, Aries, you could be dealing with an earth sign. Potentially earth sign coming through. Pisces. I'm hearing Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Not the dad. Y'all funny. Okay. Anyways, Aries, I love y'all. Please listen to my advice. I'm telling you, things will be different. Okay. Next, we have Taurus. What's up, Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are you guys doing? Let's see. What's up with y'all? What does Taurus need to know regarding love in July? Very soon. Okay. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. We also have trust once again. This situation is calling for you to have trust. And then we have express your love. Go ahead and make your romantic gesture. Okay, Taurus, so it looks like you want to express yourself. You want to express some love. I'm seeing soon there's a connection that will be escalating. Doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. If you are single at this moment, you will be making a decision, a very important decision. And I actually feel like you could be the one expressing your feelings and allowing love to really come through. Now, if you're in a relationship, I feel as if you're going to be very romantic with your partner, very much lovey-dovey, and that's going to cause you guys to make a decision that's going to only upgrade the connection in some way. So it's giving soft girl, soft boy era. I'm definitely feeling the vibes for that. All right. But some of you guys, like similar to Aries, you're not bad. You're not as bad as Aries. Let's put it that way. Taurus, you could still be dealing with some trust issues. However, you're slowly, opening up yourself and you're like, you know what? I'm ruled by Venus. I'm all about love. Let me just embrace the energy I was born in. Rightfully so, Taurus, as you should. So you're learning to trust again. And this is really going to cause you to express your feelings. When you want something, you're going to go after it. And you're going to be pretty stubborn about it too. So, okay. I like that. I like that for you. Okay. Okay, Taurus, what do you need to know regarding love? Love in July. Okay, I'm channeling a song for you. I want to know what love is. You've been through heartache and pain. But here's the thing. You've been through heartache and pain, but it's time for you to experience the beauty of connections. It's not that you want to know what love is. You know what love is because you are love. Maybe that's a realization you're coming to, Taurus. If you are love, then that means love is already around you. And therefore, there's somebody in your vicinity. One thing about you, Taurus, you're going to attract somebody no matter what. Okay? Let me see. What does Taurus need to know? Okay. We have... Ooh. You see how fun... Girl. Let me tell you, out of all the cards, I love this card. This is the Emperor. Taurus, are you dealing with an Aries or somebody who exhibits Emperor energy? Or maybe this could be you. Because I know I got some masculines up in here, my divine masculines. But yeah, we got the Bachelor. So it doesn't matter what you identify as. Yes, you are the catch. But most of seeing whoever you're aligning with is also a catch. Hold up. Girl, hold up. Yeah, somebody is giving boss. Like, they know how to lead And that's something you want. You want somebody to lead with you. We have destiny. Oh, this is the Wheel of Fortune. So we got Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Okay, so something fated is happening. Yeah, there's a fated event happening in July. We have the Queen of Wands. I keep getting a fire sign. Okay, so yes, Aries is showing up, but I'm also seeing, was it Leo and Sagittarius? Girl, Taurus, you yeah, you could be dealing with there could be an Aries in here. We have the Beauty Queen. Side note, Taurus, this is kind of like coinciding with your general July reading. You are going through a glow up, or I see you looking more fine in July. And then we have the Six of Cups, butterflies. I'm hearing Butterflies by Michael Jackson. Yeah, when he says, you give me butterflies. Okay, so somebody could be giving you butterflies in July, like you look at them and, or it could be vice versa. You're giving somebody the butterflies. So what I'm seeing with love, if you are single, you are attracting a pretty important, I don't want to say soulmate, but it's kind of giving soulmate. It's kind of giving past life. Yeah, because Six of Cups is dealing with the past. And then the Wheel of Fortune is karma. This is divine timing. And then we have the Emperor here. So this is a big deal. Whoever you are aligning with is a pretty big deal. This is giving past life. I am seeing that. You and this person, I keep seeing like a power couple. Like you guys are willing or able to build an empire with each other. There's a lot of attraction here, but there is a sense of nostalgia. So if you are single, this person you are aligning with or have been aligning with, they give you a lot of nostalgia. You feel like a kid being with them. It's like they help you to feel soft. Like, remember I said soft girl, soft boy era? You can put down the guard with this person. You don't have to always like create a bubble around you being scared. Again, you're able to trust because this person is trustworthy. Wow. And I feel like when you're with them, you feel, I just seeing so much attraction. Whoa, okay. Wait a minute. Girl, King of Wands was about to come out too. Oh, hold on. What was that? I'm hearing instant recognition. Like when you're with them, even though you may have never met this person before, you recognize them from somewhere. So yeah, I keep getting past life connection. And this person feels like a provider, but you're also a provider as well. So it's like two providers coming together. But the difference is you're able to feel soft with this person. You're able to feel vulnerable because they give off that nurturing, comforting energy around you while simultaneously leading. Like they have a good head over their shoulders. They don't have to be dependent on anybody. Like they got their own thing going on. And that's something you are really attracted to. Because maybe you've been dealing with people who are just leeching off of you, Taurus. And it's like now we got somebody who is equally matched. That's what I'm hearing. Equally matched with you. Yeah, and then we got the Bachelorette reverse. So this is your energy, Taurus. Now, here's the thing. Like I said, because, you know, this is the Empress. So you are ruled by Venus. So yeah, I keep getting like Emperor, Empress energy. So this is y'all too. But here's the thing. The fact that you showed up reverse, that's still dealing with you working on your trust issues and even your self-image. So like I said, you will be going through a bit of a glow up and understanding your self-value, but there are some insecurities you will be working through, especially with love. I feel like this person might be highlighting that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be real with you, Taurus. This person is going to highlight your insecurities, not because they're trying to provoke you. They're not going to be provoking you at all. However, just the caliber that this person is going to make you want to be better. So you're going to realize certain areas of yourself that need to improve, even if these areas have not been, I guess, shown to you before. It hasn't been obvious. These are like subconscious insecurities, subconscious fears that this person is going to trigger you to overcome. So yeah, I'm definitely getting this is part of your soul evolution too. This person is meant to be with you in the next journey. Now, if you are in a relationship already, this connection is going to take new heights. I feel like the romance is going to come back. I'm seeing like honeymoon stage. So if love has been a little bit stagnant between you and your partner, or you got responsibilities, the romantic aspect is coming back. All right. Anything else that Taurus need to know? Yeah, I keep seeing a Scorpio as well, as someone ruled by Mars. Now, the one thing I would say, try not to play games with this person. Like, be upfront. Be as upfront as you can. Because I keep seeing the trust issues and the insecurities like leaking in. So don't be acting funny around this individual. Okay? Because they're gonna really trigger you to grow. For sure. But I'm seeing you are ending a major karmic cycle with love if you've been single. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing with the death card, and then destiny. This is the wheel of fortune. You packed your bags up already and you are about to enter this new chapter. Try not to be possessive. Yeah, this person hates codependency. They hate people who, I shouldn't say hate, but they don't like partners who are very clingy. Okay, make sure that you're giving this person their space when they are asking you to. Okay, this is a very independent individual. So yeah, I can see why you're going to feel triggered with them. Anyways, it's not a bad thing. It's just for your own growth. Okay, let me get an advice for you. Okay, we have deception. Someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. Okay, what else? Be optimistic. Keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. Okay, this mask I'm seeing is the pessimism. This is you not fully opening up. This is you still dealing with some shadow aspects. Maybe this person could also be dealing with some shadow aspects, but I keep seeing a highlight on you, Taurus. And then we have past lives. Yeah. You have known this person before. It is a soulmate from a past lifetime. And then we have beware of codependency. Addictive behaviors are affecting your romantic life. So I don't feel like this person is deceptive, but it's the mask. It's the insecurities. It's the codependencies that you've been breaking out of that could still be lingering. So make sure you get that in check. All right. Again, I see this could take off, but you really have to be ready, mentally ready for this. If you're in a relationship right now, this deception is not what you think it is. It's more of someone is hiding their insecurities. They're hiding behind a mask. They're afraid to show their vulnerability. But like I said, this connection is going to be taking new heights. And I see the romantic and vulnerable aspects coming back in. It's just you two need to be open with each other. Okay? And that's where the decision making comes through. Anyways, Taurus, I hope that resonated. Please let me know your stories in the comment section. I would love to read it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. But I like that for you, Taurus. So July looks like a really good month overall too. So, Okay. Oh, girl. Okay, so next we got Gemini. Okay, Gemini. I'm gonna be honest. When I looked at your July, when I did your July reading before, y'all were having it rough. So I hope love is at least treating you well. So this is for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Geminis out there. Okay, so Gemini, what y'all need to know? Girl, stop it. Gemini, I'm not starting with you. I know you guys got Uranus basically entering your sign July 7th. That's tomorrow, by the way. So I know y'all be going through it. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So because Uranus is going to be breaking down things and also helping you breaking through, remember to stay optimistic about love in general, because I know y'all be thinking a lot and sometimes you can go down that rabbit hole, and I know you're planet, your ruling planet, is going to go retrograde. Mercury's going retrograde in July. So I know you guys are going to be going through it. Try to stay optimistic. Don't let the negative thoughts get to you. I keep seeing unrequited love. So there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. And then we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So, Gemini, you really need to forgive somebody. Yeah, there's someone you need to forgive. There's someone you need to move on from because there's a connection that is not working anymore. Maybe it ended already. But I'm seeing there's a focus on someone was in it, but the other person wasn't. Now, for some of y'all, you're probably thinking, well, Jazz, I have one foot in and one foot out. I'm not really feeling this person. Okay. So you need to figure out what you truly want. If you don't want to be with somebody, I think July will be that point or that month where you make the final decision to leave and just cut ties. Now, if you're on the receiving end of that, start thinking positively and do things that are in your best interest. And that involves not following or being codependent on someone who's not really reciprocating that same energy. Okay. Now let's get into your cards. Oh, what just flew out? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys are walking away. The end. This is a death card. So some of y'all could be dealing with a Scorpio, or maybe you got Scorpio placements in your chart. Gemini's love life. But I do see it's not just an ending, but something is transforming for the better. Okay. Oh, okay. So we got the Seven of Pentacles for the right reasons. Someone could have a child or have kids. We also have Paradise. This is the Sun. Oh, okay, it's Gemini. You know, I do see you traveling. There's significance around you traveling to a different place. That I would say traveling is going to help you open up more. Some of you guys have been stuck too. Like, I swear, you and Aries. Some of y'all have been in your head a lot or feeling stagnant physically. So going out, venturing out, taking trips is really going to help that energy flow for you. Because, you know, you rule over short travels. You rule over networking. So I do see that being significant for you. We also have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so Gemini, I do like this. You are starting a new chapter in July. There is an opportunity to bring in new love. There is the birth of something new here. I'm specifically seeing Leo season, so this could be towards the end of July. But something else is ending for this new beginning to start. So that's why one of your cards was forgiving and learning. You're supposed to forgive whoever you had to let go of and also learn from it. This is not the time to just jump from one thing to the next. And I have faith that you're not doing that, Gemini, but this is a good time to take stock of what you went through, process it, and see what wisdom you can bring into the next chapter. Because I do feel like you could be meeting someone new and they're here for the right reasons. But this is also a reflection on you, Gemini. Make sure if you want love, like genuine love, you're walking in with the right reasons. You're not here just to find a rebound. You get what I'm trying to say? Or choosing to be somebody's rebound. Because you don't want that. You don't deserve that. You know, you're much better than that. Let's put it that way. And we've got the Ten of Cups. This is the proposal. This is also dealing with your happy ending. So, Gemini, I would say it's looking good. I want to clarify who this is. Okay. Oh, yeah. So we have the Knight of Wands reverse. My advice to you, especially with this person, go slow. Start things slowly. You don't have to be in a relationship right away. Get to know the person, and you will see that they are here for the right reasons. And this will also give you time to process your feelings and make sure that you are in alignment with your path and what you truly want in the long run. Because I'm hearing you do want happiness with love. Whatever your definition of happiness is, I keep saying a home for some reason, or family, wanting to focus on family. So, you know, you want a stable family life, or maybe that's the end goal. So make sure you're taking stock of how you're going to get there and where you're at right now, if it's even possible, you know? Yeah, I keep seeing Leo, Scorpio, and Leo. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of communication. So I would say be very communicative. You rule over that too. I would say though, because your ruling planet is going retrograde, this isn't really a good time to start anything, especially a relationship, but you can talk. You can see what's out there. But just know communication, clear communication will be your best friend in July. It will help you avoid any mental anguish or thinking. I do feel like you could be overthinking because you're still getting over this past situation, but make sure you're communicating clearly as adults, maturely. Don't be doing this ghosting thing because I feel like some of y'all got ghosted, or maybe you are the one ghosting people. That's not going to fly. You know, that's going to bring in more heartache, more confusion. You don't want to be like this, man. I'm telling you, you really don't want to be like this. Yeah, you've got shoulder to cry on, tissue. Someone is in their feelings. So Gemini, take it slowly. That's my advice to you. Take it slowly in July. There is opportunities presented. I see a trip also being highlighted, but make sure you're not doing some crazy stuff. Okay, let's see what your advice. Okay, we have difficulties. Jealousies from others may serve as obstacles to the success of this connection. Interesting. Oh, I didn't even talk about those who are in a relationship. Okay, so if you're in a relationship, I feel like you and your partner have been having difficulties in the connection, and it doesn't even have to be arguments. It could just simply be there's a lot of changes happening with your life, with responsibilities, with what you're investing in. So it's kind of taking away from the connection. And maybe y'all are disagreeing on something. However, I do see there will be a moment where you two, I keep saying a trip. Maybe y'all are taking a trip if you're in a connection. So you probably are taking a trip, and that's going to help rekindle that flame. And I'm seeing you two opening up. So I feel like this trip or this getaway is going to be really good for the development of the relationship and to help mend any miscommunication, anything. I would say past situations will be brought up. That's for you two to both correct and move forward effectively. Now, I would say whether you, if this is some tea, whether you're in a relationship or not, I do see people like to gossip about your relationship status and who you are aligning with. So try to keep things private, like I said, because you don't want to just rush into anything. I keep seeing people like looking your way, being nosy about your connections. We also got forgive and release. You are strong. You are stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. You see? So I'm telling you, a lot of the difficulties is due to grudges. So definitely work on that, Gemini, in July. Work on your grudges, release them, forgive, learn. You know, you live and learn. Not everything's going to be perfect. And we also got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. True and lasting love is here for you. So no matter your status, I feel like the outcome, either way, you will be experiencing true love. But I'm also hearing true love is the act of forgiving and releasing. If you truly love somebody and you know they're not good for you and they're not good, they're not good for you and you're not good for them, letting them go is the act of true love. And don't deny it and don't regret it. You know, love is something that happens naturally. So, wow, that's interesting. True love is forgiving, being able to work on things if that's your storyline, working through difficulties. Okay, right. That's also your advice if you are looking for new love. Something you should think about as you're pursuing a new connection. Learn to forgive and overcome difficulties with communication. Okay. All right, Gemini, that is your love reading for July. I hope that resonate. I hope it resonated. My goodness, I cannot speak tonight. Hope that resonated. And let me know your stories in the comment section. I would love to read it. That's confirmation for me. So anyways, yeah. Ooh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I am seeing new love though. Okay. So next we got, who is it? Cancer. What up, Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? So, Cancer, you got Jupiter in your sign. Jupiter is very auspicious, especially with love. So, some of y'all could have Jupiter and Cancer like in the seventh house. That transit could be happening in your seventh house or fifth house. I'm also saying 11th house. Anyways, let's get into it. What does Cancer need to know? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, I just flipped over. Speaking of which, we got engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Nice. We also have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Interesting. And then we have romantic feelings. So if you are in a relationship, spoiler alert, I'm sorry to spoil the surprise, but yeah, you're there's an engagement coming. There's a proposal. Maybe you are thinking about proposing, or maybe you know a proposal is on the horizon. So just know you and your partner are splendid in the month of July. There is definitely a lot of progress, and I'm seeing a lot of plans about commitment and the next steps will be talked about. So July looks pretty good. Now, if you are single, also before I get into my singles, those who are in a relationship, I feel like you guys are also going to be more private about your connection. This, I'm even saying the proposal is going to be private. Like it's not going to be around a lot of people. Maybe it's just going to be you two. Anyways, if you are single, I feel like y'all have been retreating. You guys have been really thinking about what you want in your next relationship, and it does deal with commitment. I am seeing that. Now, I would say you are stepping into a time where you are attracting partners who are taking you seriously and you are taking them seriously. So, I do see a more serious tone with the partnerships you are attracting. And if that's something you like, kudos. If you still are not ready for that, your mind might end up change in July. You might be leaning more towards, oh, I want something traditional. I want something that is more committed. That's fine. All right. So let's see. Let's see what you need to know. All right, Cancer. What do y'all need to know? And the fact that you have Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion and good luck, in your sign, I'm not surprised you guys are getting these types of cards. Also, Jupiter technically represents the husband in a woman's chart or a feminine's chart. But Jupiter in general represents partners that are higher level, like higher level partners, higher level spiritually aligned partners that will teach you, that will help expand you spiritually with your soul's growth. Okay, what do y'all need to know? Love in July. We have Three of Swords. We have red flags. Uh-oh, what's going on with the red flags? We had things were starting off really good. What's going on? Okay, we got the rose ceremony. This is the judgment call. Oh, hold on. Five of Pentacles. This could be for my singles. Yeah, I'm guessing about my singles. Oh, and then we got the Ace of Cups reversed. Okay. So Cancer, especially for my singles, you guys are putting yourselves out there, but you're moving very slowly. I'm actually seeing you guys are using your intuition. I'm really proud of you. You're trying to figure out which person to give your love to. Like you see how yeah, there's this guy and there's a bunch of girls here. He's trying to figure out which girl is going to receive a rose from him. So it doesn't matter what you identify as. You're trying to figure out who deserves your rose. I'm sorry. Girl, my mind is in the gutter. You're trying to figure out who deserves your flowers. But you're also noticing in the midst of, I'm hearing, what's this multiple choice? Yeah, multiple choices. And it's like elimination. I'm hearing elimination, eliminating. Okay, Cancer. So if you're single, you might be in the process of eliminating options. Like I'm seeing a roster. Okay, Cancer. Girl, so in July, you might be having a roster of people interested in you. or you're probably interested in them, but you're eliminating those that are showing red flags. Yeah. Some of these people you're not going to want to let go of because you see that they do check off a few of your boxes. Like, you can see a future with them. However, they're exhibiting red flags that you know are a no-go. You possibly went through karmic cycles dealing with people who exhibited those red flags. So you're trying your best not to repeat those mistakes, as you should. But I do see, I'm gonna be honest, Cancer, although your love life is ascending in some way, there are some insecurities and even doubts about if you're meeting the right people. The point is the fact that you are using your intuition and discernment and eliminating. Yeah, I'm hearing process of elimination. Okay, so the fact that you're doing that is good. So just confirmation, you are where you need to be. But this is something about you like pinpointing, okay, this person is good, but no, they're not good. Like you're really making sure you're not making the same mistake. So that's really good. Yeah, there's a few people you're letting go of. Sheesh. Now, if you are in a relationship, I don't feel like this is for my couples though. This is not for my couples. Let me see for my couples. Eight of Swords, Justice, girl. There's a proposal. I keep seeing that. And then Six of Wands. Yeah, so this is for my couples. I'm seeing the courtroom. You and your partner are going to be on the same page this month. And I'm seeing, yeah, I keep seeing a courtroom. Like, holy crap. Y'all really getting married. Either you're getting engaged, married, or maybe there's a renewal of vows here. But overall, this seems to be a good month for you and your person. But yeah, the legal system is being involved here. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. It's more of y'all two really connecting, like for good. And you two are not going to be in your heads. Like, you guys are on the same page. Okay. That's good. All right, so let me get an advice. Pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like, which for my singles, I feel like you guys are doing that. Keep the door open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones which open for you. Yeah. So even if you are still like overcoming a past heartbreak, make sure you're not focusing too much on that. Because one thing about you, Cancer, you're going to protect yourself. You want safety. It's good that you are paying attention to the red flags, but there's also another side to it. Everybody has their own set of red flags. So no one is perfect. Make sure you are aligned with people, even though they're not perfect. There is something meaningful here, and they are at least decent individuals who are compatible with you. I think that's all that matters at the moment for you. So make sure you're not just like eliminating people because of one small petty thing, I think that's the message here. And we also have reconciliation. Interesting. Oh, okay. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. Okay. So remember how I said you have a roster if you're single and you're eliminating? Yeah, I feel like one of those people could be your ex or a past person you used to deal with romantically. They might try to reconcile. But here's the thing, Cancer, you are in abundance right now, so I'm not surprised people are trying to return. This is not a cue to return, though. I don't feel like you want to. Because, like I said, heartbreak isn't good. You don't want a repeat of a past cycle. Anyways, I hope that resonated, Cancer, and I'll see you guys later. And let me know. Please confirm to me your stories. I would love to read it. Anyways. Okay, so that's nice. It's really nice to see. Okay, Cancer. Okay, next is Leo. Hi, Leo. How are you? Sun, moon, rising, or Venus in the sign of Leo. We're going to see what is in store for you. Oh, your season is going to start end of July. So that's always fun. That's exciting. Okay. What does Leo need to know for love? We have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay. And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Ooh, okay. And then the underlying energy is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, Leo. So it looks like your friends are going to be playing matchmaker, possibly, or you might be meeting someone through friends. I'm also seeing someone you could be befriending in July, could potentially be a partner. This person could be your friend already for some of y'all, but there's a focus on allowing others to match you or to give you advice. It's almost like allowing other people to place you in the right place at the right time, kind of deal. So, yeah, your friend groups are definitely going to be helping you. So, I like that. And I see you being very optimistic about love. And there is true love here. So, we're going to see what that's about. We're going to see what that's about. You know what I'm seeing in my mind's eye? I'm seeing I'm seeing some friends trying to like set up your Hinge account or like Tinder account. You know the online dating apps, like trying to set up your profile. Like I've seen and like scrolling and swiping left to people they think would best suit you. That's kind of funny though. I remember I had that happen one time. It was that was like a fun night. Had my friends swipe left or build my profile. That was like back in the day. So Leo, you could be doing that. I'm also seeing maybe you're doing that for your friend too. Like helping set up your friends. Anyways, let's see. What does Leo need to know? Okay, that flipped up right. We have 7 of Swords for the wrong reasons. Okay. I'm saying something about social media. It's crazy. I mentioned the dating apps. Okay. Okay. 2 of Swords. 2 on 1. Oh, there's a conflict of interest here. What is this? Competition. We have Destiny. We also have the 4 of Swords reversed. Okay, let's get another one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna clarify all this. 6 of Swords. A lot of swords. Yeah, there's a lot of swords showing up. So I'm definitely getting verbal. There's going to be some type of communication happening in July. I'm also seeing the mind playing a role in all of this. Okay, let's clarify all this. Oh, the Tower. Girl, what is this? We have the producer. This is the King of Wands reverse. Now, there could be another fire sign being highlighted. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. 3 of Wands. Okay. So we got the Queen of Pentacles as your over energy. Leo, you're going to be making sure you're taken care of in July, which I do like. I'm seeing you definitely taking care of yourself and even your friends taking care of you. Now, I will have to be honest. There is someone here. I'm not sure if this is someone from your past or someone you're dealing with currently, or maybe someone you could be encountering. I do see you being extremely closed off to this person because you know they don't have good intentions. And I'm even seeing something about social media. So, like, possibly watching you from afar. This is someone that was sent home. Like, there was a tower because this person wasn't in it for the right reasons. They were wearing a mask, or maybe this is someone you are briefly encountering. They're wearing a mask and You know they're not here for the right reasons, especially with the King of Wands reverse. This is somebody that could be like a player or someone who has a like anger. I'm hearing anger issues. Ooh, what the hell? Mm-hmm. Someone has a big ego and you don't like that. Yeah, it's like there's someone with an ego and oh, what is that? Yeah, this is someone you don't want to deal with. Now I am seeing with the Wheel of Fortune, your love life will be changing. And I see communication here, but I'm seeing you feeling like anxious about communication or meeting people if you are single. But ultimately, I see you making movement forward. Now, is there someone showing up in your energy though? Maybe that's why you're asking help from your friends because maybe that's you're having issues meeting people, meeting the right people at the right time, at the right place. So I definitely see you gaining help with that. I do see you focusing on work though as well, working on your goals, your long-term goals specifically. But I'm also seeing travel. Maybe you taking a trip or traveling. Hmm. Ten of Swords, rejected. Yeah, you're going to be rejecting somebody. Maybe this is a trauma or a wound you've been dealing with, so that's being addressed here. You're probably afraid of getting rejected, and maybe that's why you've been hesitant. Is Leo going to be meeting someone? You have the Bachelor? Okay. So we got an Aries, potential Aries placement showing up here. The point is, take back control over your love life, Leo. I think that's the main issue because I know the dating scene for some of y'all may not be the best. I get it. But there's a side of you that's allowing your mind to take control, like over your outcome, and you're overthinking. So your goal is to take back control over love, how you are encountering it and experiencing it, and not allowing this past situation to influence anything. Like I said, it says stay optimistic. So you have to be in the right headspace. If you're not in the right headspace, then your perception and your experiences are not going to be pleasant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the devil reversed. Break out of any toxic or unhealthy thinking patterns. Patterns that have kept you trapped. Keep seeing competition. And then we have Taurus energy showing up. Commitment, but there's conflict, avoiding. Yeah, you're avoiding. So what's the advice? What's the advice for Leo? Gratitude. You need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. Okay. Soulmate. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. Hold on. And then we have balance. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. So I do think in July, you are working towards a soulmate, like meeting a soulmate, but there's still some loose ends to be tied, especially with like a karmic. This feels like a karmic energy. The goal is not to rush things, but try not to let your head get in the way. Because I keep seeing your mind is like blocking you in some way. You have to be a free spirit. Page of Wands. Be optimistic and also be curious about what's out there. And stay optimistic. Have trust. I do see you mentally moving forward though, so that's a good sign. But I'm not sure if there's gonna be a relationship necessarily happening July because I'm trying to like see the person, but I'm not seeing them. I mean, they're here, but I don't see a relationship really starting just yet. I think you need to explore a little bit first. And maybe that's why your friends are helping you. That's what I was channeling earlier. So explore a little bit, go slowly if you need to, but be excited. I would say be excited, be optimistic, and show your gratitude that, love is always with you no matter what, even if you're not in a connection. Now, I know I didn't touch on my couples yet, but I'm not really getting a message for y'all, to be honest with you. If anything, be grateful for the connection you're in right now. But if there are any issues, make sure you are nurturing every aspect of that relationship. Yes, this is confirmation you're with your soulmate if you are a Leo. I would say, yeah, you do have an ex like watching you from afar. This could be an Aries, I'm getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this ex is not going to have any access to you because you're protected. So if you're in a relationship, your ex has no way of like contacting you or trying to sabotage anything. They're just watching. But I feel like eventually them spying is not it's not going to continue. So, and I see you moving on to bigger and better things with your current partner. All right, so I hope that resonated, y'all. Let me know your stories in the comment section, and yeah, I'll read that for you. Thank you, Leo. Thank you for showing up. Okay. Okay, Virgo. Hello, Virgo. Can you guys see my camera? I think it lagged a little bit. Virgo. So Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to do your love reading. How you guys been? Okay, what does Virgo need to know? Healing family issues. Interesting. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. We have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And then underlying energy is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Interesting. So, Virgo, if you're single, there's a focus on breaking out of any generational cycles regarding marriages. I feel like there is an unhealthy dynamic or a unhealthy relationship being highlighted that you're not supposed to take. How do I describe this? It's like you're not supposed to follow in somebody else's footstep. Let's put it that way. So if you, for example, grew up in a family where relationships or marriages were dysfunctional, you're not supposed to follow in their footsteps because there's a lot of trauma surrounding that. So you're actually being called to break out of certain cycles in July with your family. And I'm also getting any traumas or wounds surrounding relationships stems back to childhood, especially what you saw with your parents or your relationship with your parents. I'm also getting whatever your family is expecting of you, like the type of partner you're meant to align with, or what they're expecting you to align with, that's not who you're supposed to be with. Because there's the thing. We want validation from our parents or from our family to accept our current or like our future partners, but sometimes their perception of love and a good partner isn't what's good for us. So I also see you dealing with that. Yeah, you're not meant to follow in your family's footsteps. Like you're meant to align with different people. And that's going to help you grow and that's going to help you break out of those cycles. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Okay. And that's the thing, Virgo, that you always have that stereotype of being the fixer, trying to maintain a perfect image, but the truth of the matter is you're not here to perfect anything or to fix. You're here to heal because your sign is the healer. You're not the fixer. People try to put that projection on you. They try to say this is your role. No, you're meant to heal. And healing doesn't necessarily mean fixing or perfecting. It's about aligning. Exactly. Exactly. Now, if you are in a relationship, um, you could have a family with your current partner, like you have kids with your current partner. I think you're trying to set a better example for your kids. And by doing so, like healing the connection between you and your partner, because maybe there's been some issues. Maybe you're trying to like create a very stable home, but life gets the best of you. So you're trying to, oh yeah, you're okay. So you are unlearning unhealthy patterns from your parents and family, and you're trying to make sure your current connection with your partner does not exhibit those unhealthy patterns. And you're trying to make sure if you have kids that your kids are growing up in a stable household where they're not repeating the past mistakes of like your parents or your grandparents. Yeah, wow. Virgo, you're doing a lot. Child. What I love about you too, Virgo, you know exactly what to heal because you analyze, you use your critical thinking skills and you observe the smallest details. So you know exactly what you need to heal. That's why you are the healer because you know what to do, like where to address, like what to address. Okay, what does Virgo need to know? July. What does Virgo need to know? July. Love. 10 of Wands, shoulders to cry on. Yeah, there's a heavy burden you're carrying. I'm also saying you are the one who is that shoulder to cry on. Like people come to you. But the question is, do you have that in return? Do you have somebody that will support you during hard times? We have the 10 of Cups reversed. Yeah, family. Oh my goodness, family is just like showing up here. You may have grew up being told that you had to be strong and independent on your own. And maybe you saw your parents being that way, like your parents were not supporting each other. Some of y'all grew up in a dysfunctional and broken home where your parents weren't even in each other's lives. Like y'all were separated, or maybe a tragedy happened in the family. So you had a significant parental figure needing to shoulder all the burdens, like being strong on their own. And you saw how that was very unhealthy. Queen of Wands. I'm getting a fire sign being highlighted too. And you see, it's a beauty pageant. Beauty pageant is all about what's considered perfect. You're done trying to be perfect. You're trying to heal. Like, screw being perfect. I'm trying to be human. Like, that's you, Virgo. We have the fans. This is the world reversed. Yeah, there's a cycle you're trying to stop. Interesting. 5 of Swords reversed. We have the Star. Okay, that's good. The Star, you are healing. That's the good news. You're healing all that trauma. Okay. Who's this? King of Swords. The Hanged Man reverse. There's an air sign being highlighted. But this is you also being analytical. Okay? Like you're paying attention to the details. So in all honesty, the focus, I'm trying to see if there's a opportunity for love. But it seems like you're too busy healing in July. Because there's a lot of burdens on you. So you're trying to address that before you even put yourself out there. Because there's something repeating and you're trying to stop it. But the good news is you are healing. This is the Star. So we got Aquarius energy. There's an Aquarius being highlighted. Maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, or maybe there's a parental figure that's an Aquarius. I can't even speak. Fire sign or air sign, I'm seeing. Is Virgo going to meet somebody? Is love on the table instead of healing? The Wheel of Fortune reversed. I don't know if it's happening in July because the Wheel of Fortune reverse is all about timing not being right. And there's a karmic cycle trying to close out. So I don't know, not July, but August could be different. So we're going to see We're gonna see like in a month how that's gonna look. But July, I'm not saying that the timing isn't right just yet. Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're in your head. Because, yeah, you got a lot of stuff going on. So that's why you're not really focused. Nine of Swords. Hi. And then we got the Tower. Yeah, you're not really focusing on, like, you want love, but you know you got some things to address. Or your family has some things to address. So I'm not seeing July. Not July, but again, that can change according to your story. Now, if you are in a relationship, same message still applies. You're trying to heal the family dynamic, letting go. If someone leave you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. So I see you letting go, even letting go of people who are not giving you what you want if you are actively dating somebody. We have leave your fears behind, which I do see you're trying. They are stopping the relationship from blossoming. Okay, what else? And in distance, the separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. So some of y'all, if you are in a relationship, I do see you guys might be going through a bit of a separation. Maybe that's why I keep saying you're trying to heal the partnership and the family. But if you are, let me just say there's gonna be a resolution. But if you are single, you may be feeling like you're at a standstill with love right now. Just so you know, the distance or the isolation you're feeling is helping you fix your vision or heal your vision. I shouldn't say fix, heal your vision and perception about love. This is a time for you to let go of your fears and let go of any limiting beliefs that have been taught to you, that you have ingested. You're trying to unlearn a lot. So you're letting go of that. You're letting go of people. If you know there's somebody you need to let go of, you're letting go of them in July. I'm seeing that. But I'm also seeing if you are in isolation, this is only temporary. Okay, it's just July is temporary, but you will be growing a lot as a result. It's just your mind needs to in sync with your heart or be in sync with your heart and your soul. All three of these bodies, your heart, your mind, and your spirit, all are being synced up in July. So although the timing may not be right, it will get there possibly by August. I'm seeing August and September. Yeah, I just saw divine timing as I split the deck. Okay, so with that being said, Virgo, I hope that resonated with you. I'm sorry I couldn't see somebody off the bat just yet, but no worries. Love will come to you. It's just, you know what you need to do. You do. So let that happen, and you'll see some movement coming through in the near future, the next couple months. Damn, what the heck? Hold on. You're welcome. I'm glad it was spot on for you. Okay, good. It's okay, Virgo. You're completely fine. And I say this as a Virgo moon, so like I feel y'all. I really do. Anyways, Libra. What's up, Libra? How y'all doing? Libra, y'all literally rule over relation. You know what? Let me tell you something. One thing about Libras, they're gonna be in a relationship. It could be a marriage. It could be a boyfriend and girlfriend thing. It could be a situationship. It could be a friends with benefits. Y'all gonna be in some type of dynamic. They ain't no stopping y'all, cause that's what y'all about. Anyways, let me stop playing with you. Libra, let me stop playing around. Okay, Libra, what y'all need to know about love in July? We have true love. You see what I'm trying to say? We got love, true love, romance of a lifetime. We have wedding. Interesting. Situation involves a marriage. Libra, are you attending a wedding or maybe y'all getting married? There's a wedding here. So it's either two, it could be both. Either you're getting married or you're attending a wedding. We have express your love. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay, let me get the other cards out. Libra, I'm also seeing did you match somebody recently? Like you paired up two people? I don't know. I'm seeing you being a matchmaker for some reason. I don't know. I'm just getting that vibe from you. Anyways, let me see. What did this do? So I do see July, you are going to be in love, or you are already in love and you're just appreciating it, showing your gratitude. That's when the cards flipped over. I see you being happy for other people who found their person. Yeah, I keep seeing you're rooting for two people. Like you're rooting for other people to succeed in their relationship. Maybe you want that in return. I don't know. I'm getting that download for some reason. Okay, what does Libra need to know? Love in July. Eight of Swords. Okay, in your head, what are you overthinking? We have the next destination, Three of Wands. Yeah, I see you're going on a trip or a vacation. Maybe this is like destination. Yeah, I'm hearing destination wedding. Or you're traveling to see somebody, but you're overthinking it. Eight of Pentacles reversed. Oh. King of Wands. Okay, so I'm seeing a fire sign being highlighted. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then we have the Ten of Wands reversed. Releasing of a burden. Okay, interesting. Oh, and then we got the Ace of Cups reversed. So, Libra, you could be reconsidering who you are dealing with at the moment. I feel like you could be meeting somebody, or you're in the process of like meeting up physically. I'm getting like a long distant relationship. That's for some of y'all. But there's someone you're questioning right now if you should even put in effort, because it's just like you're doing so much just to be with this person or try to get to know them, and things seem to not be working. It feels like a burden even meeting up with this individual. I keep saying there could be like a distance. Maybe y'all are like talking online and you're thinking about seeing them. But I feel like you're getting tired because you don't see this really going anywhere. Now, if you're not talking to someone currently, I see that you might why I say accidentally, maybe this is accidentally, you will be coming across somebody, this King of Wands, but it's like you don't have to put in effort. You might be stressing over the fact that you haven't met anybody yet, or the options you have are not good. I do see something happening like spontaneously. You don't see this coming. That allows you to meet. I feel like you will be traveling, or you're going to be somewhere besides home, and that's how you two end up meeting. And the thing is, you won't have to put so much effort just to like find somebody. It happens naturally. So my advice to you, try not to control, or try not to force a relationship to happen, or some type of romance, because it will happen naturally for you. There's something you don't see coming. We have the Knight of Swords. I see you talking to someone. Yeah, and things will be speeding up pretty quickly. Okay. Opening up. Page of Cups, and then Ace of Cups. Yeah. So for some of y'all, yeah, I keep seeing a long distance relationship. You might be thinking of cutting ties with that, like just deading it. I'm not here to tell you if you should or not. That's totally up to you. But for others of you, I'm seeing, yeah, I see you talking to somebody. I'm seeing you opening up, and eventually there comes some type of expression of love here. But like I said, you won't have to put so much effort for this to work out. Everything seems to work out naturally. So again, that's my advice for you. All right, let me see what else you need to know. That's so funny. Let go of the need to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. I literally just said that. We have law of attraction. You have been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. So that's confirmation for you. Magnetic connection. There's a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. Love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. I would say whoever you are meeting in July, the conversations are going to stick with you. Like, you're going to really enjoy the type of conversations you'll have because it's going to be deep. It's not going to be that superficial, lusting type of conversation. No, it's going to be filled with critical thinking, topics that you both love to talk about. And it's going to feel like you're talking to a best friend. So I like that for you. And I'll definitely see where this goes. I really like that. If you are in a relationship, I mean, it's crazy. Like, maybe I should do just singles because that would be easier. But if you are in a relationship, I feel like y'all are going to be good in July either way. Yeah, I'm not really getting anything for my couples. So yeah, maybe not this month. There's not a message for you. Just, I think that's a good sign. But anyways, Libra, I'll see you guys later. Please let me know your stories in the comment section, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay. Okay. Next, we have Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. Don't y'all got Lilith in your sign currently? Man. Anyways, let's see. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know regarding love in July? Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. With let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally, and then very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So I am seeing there is someone you're interested in, Scorpio, and I'm seeing there's a lot of physical chemistry. Well, it's not just physical, it's your conversations, it's the hobbies you got, it's the mental compatibility that you like. Something about you and this person definitely clicks. Now, you are being encouraged not to control anything, like just let things happen and manifest as it should. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy what you two are experiencing together. I do see, though, in the near future, this could be in July or towards the end of July, there will be a decision made in regards to the next steps with you and your person. Now, if you are not really seeing anybody at the moment, let go of control issues. You won't have to force anything, but I do see somebody who you'll be very attracted to on all levels. And you're gonna want to see like what's next. What's next between you two. Okay. Hold on, let me drink some water real quick because I'm thirsty. Give me a second. Scorpio, maybe you need to drink some water. Or some of y'all could be acting thirsty, or you have people acting thirsty for you. Okay. I'm seeing somebody partying in my mind's eye, like they're holding a drink. So maybe you are deciding to like go out to a club or a lounge. I don't know, that could be significant. Anyways, let me not get into it. All right, what does Scorpio need to know about love? We have the Knight of Cups reversed. Seven of Swords reversed. Oh. The Hermit. Okay, before I even continue, someone's true nature will be revealed to you. I'm seeing the rose-tinted glasses will be removed. You're going to see somebody for who they truly are. They're not the fantasy you think they are. Yeah, I'm seeing, yeah, you're romanticizing somebody, Scorpio. Or you might fall into this pattern if you end up meeting somebody in July. But try your best not to romanticize somebody so quickly, especially if you don't really know them. Because I'm seeing someone's true energy, true nature coming to life. And you're going to be sitting here reevaluating if you should even pursue this person. They know how to create a fantasy. But the thing about you, Scorpio, you can pinpoint the depths of somebody's soul. Like that's who you are. You're very deep. So somebody can only put up a facade for so long before you end up catching on and seeing who they truly are to the core. So you're gonna reveal somebody's true nature, okay? And it's because you're sitting back and observing. Yeah, so do I see a commitment like in July? No, but I do see something about you enjoying the moment, but then eventually someone shows their true colors and you're like, okay, it was nice. It was nice for the moment, but I'm good. I'm gonna keep moving. Yeah, opening up reverse. This is the, what is this? Strength reverse. Somebody's showing up vulnerable. Like, oh, you're seeing somebody's weakness. Oh, okay. Hey. 10 of Wands. And then we have the Devil reversed. Okay, so I'm seeing a Virgo being highlighted. I'm also seeing a Leo. I'm also seeing a Capricorn. I'm hearing you're catching somebody in 4K. What? Okay. Okay, so Scorpio, even if you're in a relationship, I'm seeing someone's, like the fantasy, the honeymoon stage is ending. And you're seeing someone's true colors. You're seeing their flaws, their vulnerabilities, their weaknesses, their imperfections. But the problem is, I don't know if you like what you're seeing. I'm so sorry. Like it's fun. It was fun at the moment, but then you're seeing somebody who they are, and you don't like what you're seeing. That's what I'm saying. Like even like if you're dating, you're actively dating, try not to romanticize somebody. And if you truly love somebody, you're going to, and it's not really accept, but you're going to appreciate their flaws because everybody has flaws. But I'm seeing you kind of distancing yourself from somebody because who they are is actually a burden to you, or somebody could be revealing their feelings and that kind of turns you off, like how they truly feel. And I see you kind of like taking a step back, avoiding them. That's interesting. The illusion is shattering. Now, for others of you, maybe this is your energy. Like you are trying to open up to somebody, you are slowly but surely revealing who you are because you like the vibes, right? But somebody believes who you truly are doesn't align with the fantasy that they have created in their head. So I'm seeing a projection here. Maybe this is both of y'all. And the thing about you, Scorpio, I know this is a stereotype, but you know, they say you're very mysterious, you're magnetic. I guess because you're secretive, that makes you very magnetic and alluring, like a siren. But the thing is, that's like a protection mechanism for you. So it's like somebody gets you to a place where you start to become vulnerable, and maybe your sense of vulnerability is too deep for them, too dark for them. So I'm seeing like a bit of a disconnection. Oh, I don't like that. I'm sorry, Scorpio. Let me see. What is there any good to come from this? Queen of Pentacles. I keep seeing a Earth sign. We have the Eight of Wands. And then we have the Chariot. So, funny enough, even if it doesn't work out with one person, I'm seeing other people you could entertain. So I don't feel like it's gonna be a hard thing for you to move on. Like I said, whatever I'm picking up on, it's not really serious. It's not that serious, I would say. So I don't see no strings attached. Okay, so I mean, I guess it's not that bad at least. But that's why you're being called to not have any control issues. I mean, yeah, let go of control issues. Like, try not to make something happen. Everything will reveal as time progressed. Okay, I'm seeing other people that you can entertain, so no worries with that. But my advice, don't romanticize. See someone for who they are, and also don't be afraid to show who you are. Don't be afraid. And if somebody cannot accept that version of you or the true version of you, then they're not for you. Easy as that. And I do see an earth sign, so I do feel like someone will appreciate you for who you are. I'm seeing a Cancer and another earth sign being highlighted. And I'm seeing a lot of communication. I'm seeing your bone buzzing, and you're going to be out and about enjoying life. So no worries. Yeah. Yeah, look, 8 of Cups. You're going to be walking away from any situation that isn't good, but you end up into a better situation. So, I mean, okay, that's not bad. All right, Scorpio, let's get some advice. Patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. Free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. No, that's too many. That's too many cards. Put yourself first. Loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. So at the end of the day, make sure you are doing things that make you happy. Make sure your needs are being met. It's not really about how someone feels about you. It's about how you feel about somebody. I think that's the key message here. You are worthy of love, Scorpio. So if someone does not appreciate your depths, they're not supposed to dive. Because if they were to dive in your waters, they would have drowned. Let's put it that way. You deserve somebody who can meet you in the depths. That's what I'm trying to say. That won't romanticize you. That won't place this projection, this fantasy on you. You know, you keep things real. You need somebody who's real as well. And I feel like you're going to be dealing with that. You're going to be meeting people who will match your depths. But if someone is here that doesn't, you're going to be walking away. Maybe your ego might be a little bit bruised. That's okay. I mean, but you know you're fine. You know you are magnetic. You are deserving of love. So I don't see, you ain't got no issues. You good. You good, Scorpio. Anyways, I hope that resonated. And I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, so the next one is Sagittarius. What's up, Sag? How y'all doing? Give me a second. Let me just put this over here. Okay. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to see what your love life's going to look like in July. Sagittarius, what do y'all need to know about love? I know it's too many cards. Girl, can I get one card, please? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. We also have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And then codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay. So, funny enough, in July, Sag, you're going to want some time alone. Or you may be focusing on your own endeavors. Nothing wrong with that. Even if you're in a relationship, I see you hyper fixated on your goals and wanting some me time. It's okay. We need those moments at times, but it feels like you've been overstimulated. There's been a lot happening, so you just need time to breathe and to really settle down. And that's your way of self-care. So, okay, I appreciate that. I like that for you. I'm also seeing if y'all have been trying to date, you're kind of tired of dating. So you might be taking a bit of a break in July, or you're choosing not to get too attached to people. Like you would rather get to know everybody but not settle down on one person. And that doesn't make you a player. It's just you're exploring your options and you're seeing who vibes with you the best. But you're kind of getting tired of meeting people and getting to know them. Like I feel the exhaustion. So you might be focusing on you for now. Anyways, let's see. What does Sag need to know? Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Quality time reverse. So this is what is this? Number 6? 6 of Pentacles reverse. Okay, there we go. Couldn't even read it. The Justice. The hot seat. Interesting. You're restoring balance. That's what you're doing. We have the Hanged Man. And then we have the Three of Wands. Okay, so I see a small break, even if you're dating somebody or you are in a relationship. I'm seeing a bit of a break. It's like you need some time alone. You don't have the energy to give, or you don't have the resources to give at the moment because you're exhausted from what I'm seeing. However, by the end of July, I do see things picking up pace and you are looking forward. Now, I would say, I saw codependency earlier. If there is someone, because one thing about you, Sag, I know you love your independence. You love your alone time. You don't like people who are too attached to you. So you might be putting somebody in their place or at least communicating like, hey, I like you and all, but I think you're clinging too much on my energy. Like you're too much over here. I need my alone time. So you might be communicating that or you need to. Okay, because you don't want to be dealing with no codependent partner or someone who is like anxiously attached to you. Having that conversation will help y'all in the future, especially if this is somebody you truly care for. Be open with that person. But I'm also seeing, yeah, I keep seeing you disconnecting. The justice telling me you need to restore balance within your mind, body, and soul, especially your heart. Restore balance. If you feel like you're giving too much or you're too much out there, take time alone. It's okay. If you need a rest, do that. You have every right to do so. But then when you're ready to pop out again, go ahead and do so. You could be choosing to travel. Maybe that's why you're taking a break right now from dating or dealing with people in general because you will be traveling. And there's options there. So let me see what else wants to come through. Yeah, this judgment. Yeah, there's like a group of people you are looking at or considering. So you got options. You definitely got options here, or you will have options. And we have the edit, but it's like this kind of feels like, was it Cancer? I forgot which sign, but one of the signs I read on like earlier, they were eliminating because I was hearing process of elimination. You will be eliminating people who are taking from you or taking your energy, maybe becoming too burdensome for you. Because I'm seeing you like cutting ties, like you're getting the scissors and you're cutting. Like, I don't want you attached to me. Like, you're too codependent, you're too clingy. And this is helping you limit the amount of people you're investing in. So, okay, that's a good sign. I think that's good for you. We have the Death card reversed. So there's a bit of a rebirth you're going through, a recalibrate. I'm hearing recalibration. Okay. And then the Three of Swords reversed. That's good. That's you healing from past heartbreak. And then Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. So I would say overall, take time alone, but make sure you are aligning with people who are not clinging to you or asking too much of you, especially if you're not in the energy to give. Be sure to be communicative, be truthful, The best thing you can do is be truthful and understanding to get your message across, but then act accordingly. If you need cut off some people, go ahead and do so. If you need to get clear with your boundaries with somebody specifically, do that as well. Reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. So this is some advice. Third party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. And then we have take your power back. You are giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. So this third party situation, I still feel like Sag, you are entertaining multiple people or wanting to get to know many people, but it's like they're trying to take your power away. You know, they may be trying to influence your life and you don't like that. So definitely get clear on your boundaries, solidify your boundaries. That's going to help you navigate the dating scene or your relationships. I'm also seeing people talking about your relationship and that's something that's been bothering you. So again, the boundaries, getting clear with your boundaries. All right, so I hope that resonated, Sag. That's pretty decent reading, you know. Do what's best for you. That's all I gotta say. Because you're gonna do what you need to do at the end of the day. All right. All right, Sag. Hope that resonated. Let me know your stories in the comment section and I'll be sure to read it as confirmation from you. Okay. So that's Sag. The next one we have is Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. All right, there we go. See, what does Capricorn need to know for love in July? Now, if you are a Cap rising, Jupiter is in your 7th house, I believe. So there could be some significant growth with love in July since we are in Cancer season. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So you will be making a major decision in July. We also have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And then we have release your ex. The time has come to clear energy. Okay. So I'm seeing whatever happens in your love life in July is part of your spiritual path, your growth. I'm also seeing something about your religious or spiritual values or your morals that are tied to your religious and spiritual upbringing are going to help you navigate love, or I guess have a better perception of love. It will also help you make important decisions. If it's to be with somebody, do you guys share the same values? If it's to cut ties and close out a karmic cycle, that's part of your soul's journey. My advice to you, for love to be successful or at least decent in July, really connect with your spirituality, which is pretty interesting. I just put the deck. We got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning, and we did have the X card showing up, releasing your ex. Oh, are you being tested? There might be a test for some of y'all. There might be a test coming up, and it's whether you're going to repeat or you're gonna move forward. So we're gonna see if there's a karmic partner trying to return for y'all. Hopefully that's not the case, but you know. You guys are ruled by Saturn. Saturn is all about that tough love, those karmic lessons to help you mature. So it'd be like that sometimes, Capricorn. But let's not even talk about exes. Religious factors. Your spiritual growth will be your best friend to attract more love in your life. Okay, Capricorn, what do y'all need to know? Love in July. Love life in July. 6 of Cups reverse. Yeah, this is a past energy. Ciao. Or this could be like past situations being brought up. What else is Capricorn need to know about love? Ace of Wands, the birth of something new. Okay. Ten of Wands reversed. Temperance, keep it chill. And then we have the Nine of Swords reversed. Okay. Okay, Cap. So you guys are actually getting out of your head with love in July. Like you're not overthinking. You have released a lot of burdens and a lot of traumas with the past. I'm actually seeing that karmic cycle is ending for you. Yeah, so there is a karmic cycle you've been going through, lessons that are finally ending in July. And I'm seeing the birth of something brand new with the Ace of Wands. You possibly wanting to put yourself back out there, or maybe the connection you're in is getting easier. You know, there's not that much difficulty. You're rebuilding. This is the Tower reverse. You're actually rebuilding, reconstructing love and romance for yourself. That's good. You're finding balance within yourself. You're patient. That's the thing. When it comes to love, you've been very patient. Very patient. You've taken the time to heal from the past. And it seems like the timing is, you know what I'm seeing in my mind's eye? So it's like maybe love has not been present. I keep seeing a brick wall. Like there's been a brick wall in front of you. Either you have meeting people, or maybe the people you were dealing with weren't the best. It's like that wall is finally being broken down for you. And those bricks that were part of the wall, that blockage, are being used as the new foundation for your love life. So that's really good. So that means you are attracting better outcomes, better, like you're in a better timeline. That's what I'm saying. Like you ascended in some way. Okay. Let me confirm. So I'm seeing a Sagittarius being highlighted. Sagittarius. No, that's many cards. I would say for some of you guys, there might be a past person trying to reconnect, but that's like the karmic event that will allow you to completely close out everything. And it's almost like you end up meeting somebody else afterwards. That's what it's kind of giving with the Knight of Wands. Is there somebody Capricorn will be aligning with romantically? You're making peace with the past as well. Yeah. So I'm seeing a King of Pentacles. This could be you, but this could also be another earth sign you're dealing with. Taurus, Virgo, and another Capricorn. We have the Page of Wands reversed. I would say you're going to be a little bit hesitant first with connecting with someone specifically, but I think the attraction, it's just like, you know, the heart wants what it wants, right? So if you feel this drawn magnetic pull towards somebody, I see you actually going there, like actually starting a conversation or trying to get to know the person more. There is something spiritual. There's something spiritual there with that connection. We have the Villain. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't see this as a bad thing. This is actually your energy because you rule over number 15 in tarot. This is the Devil technically. So this is your energy. Um I see you very calm and collected, like you're not afraid anymore. You're putting yourself out there. Now, if you are in a relationship, I would say any past issues you guys have been dealing with, there will be a resolution. However, it's going to be a bit triggering. There's going to be a conversation coming through where you two really have to get on the same page. And I feel like there's going to be major revelations with that. Like you're going to understand why your partner thinks the way they do, or why they acted the way they did, and vice versa. It's going to be pretty triggering because both of your shadows are being highlighted here and the toxic patterns. However, there is a good chance you guys will overcome that and the connection will start brand new. So that's for some of y'all. I definitely see a resolution but you guys are gonna get triggered. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's get some advice for y'all. So the question of the day, Capricorn, are you ready for something new? Because if you are, I do feel like there's a little test showing up to prove that you're actually ready. That's why there's a decision being highlighted. I keep seeing a past energy. Let me see. What's the advice here? Or a scenario that's going to test you. It doesn't have to be a past person. It's just a scenario testing your availability and if you're ready for something new. We have to be optimistic. Keep in mind that you create your reality. You can't attract love without a oh, hold up. I completely misread that. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. Okay. So stay optimistic. Let go of the need to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And then we have love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Okay, so that's your advice for love in July. Also, stop with the overthinking, the negativity. You've done that already. You already stopped the overthinking, I feel. I see you very confident in yourself and your discernment. So that's why you're going to have a better time with meeting people, or I guess enjoying a relationship overall. Anyways, I hope that resonated, Capricorn. I'll talk to y'all later, and definitely let me know your stories in the comment section. I'll definitely read that. Okay. So we got Capricorn done. Okay, we got 2 more signs. Aquarius. Shout out to all my Aquariuses, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. How are you guys doing? Let's see, what do Aquarius need to know? Love in July. You know, that's so crazy. It's like everybody is getting this card. Stay optimistic about your love life. Everybody is getting this card. Yeah, dang. Look, I swear dating must be terrible for this card to come out because people are really thinking negatively lately. So, Aquarius, maybe you've been really detached from seeing people, or maybe you feel like love is just, I don't know, like you're just like, I don't know if I can do it. But you're being called to have positive ways of thinking in July and not being pessimistic. Let's see. What's the over energy? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. And then we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So it feels like you're trying to get yourself prepared almost. This feels like an internal, introspective type of month, Aquarius. Even if you are dating currently or you're in a relationship, even if you're single, it's like you're trying to prepare yourself mentally. But first, it comes with disconnecting and having alone time to get yourself acclimated, you know? Because I feel like your thoughts have not been the best. Like you're thinking of worst case scenario. And it's like you need to work on that before really pursuing anything. So I think that's what you're doing. Let's see what else you need to know. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. Finally, this card comes out. Oh my goodness. Literally 2 more signs left, and this card finally comes out. Girl, yeah, July. Oh wow. It's the retrogrades, I'm pretty sure. We have the World, the Three of Cups reversed, we have the Knight of Wands, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles. For the right reasons. Good. What is this? And then we have... Okay, so there's two energies here. There's two energies here. What is the Three of Cups reverse? I'm seeing somebody watching you. You see how the world, even though this is like completion, it's a bunch of people watching the TV. Like it says the fans. There's something okay, even though you are connecting with somebody or you've been connected to somebody, you're disconnecting from something else. Whatever this is, yeah. There's two energies here. It could be two different people or two outcomes, two different scenarios. You're trying to disconnect from one of them. But I'm seeing somebody watching, or I guess paying attention to who you are dating or how you're moving in the dating scene. Someone is invested in your love life. Who is this? Who is this? Someone is invested. We have the Emperor here. Interesting. Some of y'all, I'm seeing a child. So this, okay, this will not resonate for everybody. But if you share a child with a past partner, that past partner, because I'm seeing like a father figure, or this could be like a maternal figure. Really depends on it. It doesn't matter who you identify as, but there is a person you share a child with who's like paying attention to who you're dating, or like they're thinking about that. Girl, what? This is somebody who you rejected. Like you don't want to deal with this person. Like you are emotionally cut off from them. Okay. Oh. And then we have the Eight of Cups reversed. So you know what this could be, Aquarius? Maybe you are trying to tie loose ends in July because you know there is this blockage here. Like there's something like for the Aquarius I'm talking to, there is a connection showing up. Even if you're not in one yet, there is one here. But there seems to be like an outside party, not even trying to interfere, but it's just like you know they're paying attention and that bothers you. So there's something about making your boundaries known. Whoever you are linking up with, they are in it for the right reasons. For some of y'all, if you do have a child, this new person coming in will be very accepting. Maybe this new person has kids themselves, so so it's like two families combined, which is okay. That's good. That's nice. Clarify the Two of Cups. Yeah. So if you are dating, the connection will be progressing. I'm seeing rapid change in movement. I just heard a firework. So yeah, fireworks will be sparked or blowing up. There's fireworks between you and another person. Okay, good. If you are single and you haven't met anybody yet, I see a connection here for sure. It's gonna be fast moving though. So if you're not comfortable with a fast moving connection, make sure you are communicating that. But I just feel like the vibes between you and the other person are going to be off the chain, like off the roof. So yeah, it's gonna be moving quickly. Maybe that's why you're kind of retreating a little bit because you need that balance. And maybe you are having negative thought patterns, like kind of like intrusive thoughts. So yeah, I feel like slowing down will help you in that case. Gotta let go of the past in order to move forward. Can no longer live life or make decisions for others. You deserve happiness too. You deserve love too. Exactly. That's beautiful. Exactly. We have to be continued. I think the main disconnect, definitely disconnect from the past as much as you can. If you need to tie loose ends, if you need to tell this person, hey, like I respect you, but I need to move on, you need to move on. We're just not meant to be together, but I respect you. either way, that's what you got to do. But if this person is not compliant, you really got to show them like, hey, we're not together. Mind your business. Like, sometimes you got to do that. But besides that, if you are dating someone right now or you're about to meet someone, this person, you're gonna vibe with them a lot, but make sure you're optimistic. Don't allow the past to like creep back in and try to like persuade you nothing's gonna work out. No, it's gonna work out. If you're in it for the right reasons, yeah, it's gonna work out. Let me get some advice for you. So I would say, I keep seeing this card. Um, Somebody does believe they messed things up with you. So maybe this past person. I'm telling you, the Mercury retrograde is going to have people in a loop. Oh, it's the Chiron retrograde too. Yeah. Yeah, so someone's going to be regretting. Maybe that's why they're watching, trying to see, yeah, the producer play. They might be trying to see if they can slide back in, but that's why your boundaries have to be present and made known. What's some advice for Aquarius? Express your love. It is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. So Aquarius, don't be afraid to love. Don't allow past situations to make you afraid, you know? Because love is something beautiful. Why try to hide that feeling, you know? Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidence. We got magnetic connection. Pay attention to the symbolisms. I'm seeing like angel numbers. If you're seeing angel numbers a lot, that's definitely a sign for you. I'm also seeing a bee, like, bumblebees. That's all about work and collaboration and working to make honey. Yeah, it's like working to bring sweetness into your life. And bees work in colonies. So like, yeah, whoever you're aligning with, y'all are going to build something together. Mhm. We also have keep the door open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see the ones which open for you. So pay attention to the future, Aquarius. Move on, move forward, and do so with excitement and curiosity. Okay. Anyways, I hope that resonated. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and I'll read it. Thank you, Aquarius. Thank you for being here. Okay, last but certainly not least, Pisces. Hi, Pisces. How are you? Don't worry, Pisces. I know you're tired of being the last sign. I'm pretty sure I'm going to switch it up. I might do it backwards next time. I'm going to start with you and then work backwards on the horoscopes. But anyways, let's see what y'all need to know about love. Okay. Pisces, the nice guy that finished last. You know? But you know what they say? I think this is a Bible verse. Those who finish last will be first or something like that. I probably screwed that up completely. But basically the last will be first and the first will be last, you know? So you gotta switch it up a little bit. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, and we got playfulness. To capture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And we got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Man, I swear, it's this dang on Mercury retrograde with the Chiron retrograde. Oh, also the Neptune and Saturn retrograde. We got so many, just too many. But Pisces. So I see in July, I'm seeing some fun times. I'm seeing playfulness. You're actually, it doesn't matter what your relationship status is, having fun and being flirtatious and just being a bunch of fools with whoever you're dating is It's going to bring in so much love. Like, be very playful during July. Like, I'm seeing somebody cracking jokes, being humorous, just being a clown, but in the best way. Like, and it's one of those things where people might see your love story as corny or see the way you act around somebody corny, but like, that's love. Love is going to be corny at times when you're with the right person. Period. And this person, somebody you might want to commit to. So here's the thing, Pisces. Your love life will be progressing towards a more solid and committed connection, whatever that feels like to you, whatever that looks like. That's what's happening. But I see you being very like lighthearted and carefree when it comes to your connection, or I guess whoever you are meeting in July. So let's see what that's about. Maybe some of y'all are actually getting engaged. So again, I'm sorry if that was supposed to be a surprise. I apologize, but then again, I don't apologize because that's what's coming through. Okay, let's see, Pisces. What y'all need to know? We have Page of Mirrors or Page of Swords. The Gossip. If you have somebody on your mind, we have the Page of Wands. Okay. For some of y'all, you're going to find out that somebody is interested in you or finds you very attractive, like a crush, like somebody has a crush on you. And it's going to be from other people. Like, people are going to be gossiping about, hey, did you know so-and-so likes you? Or so-and-so said this about you. Someone is actually, like, watching you. Like, watching your social media. Like, they're very infatuated with you. I'm seeing that for some of y'all. Okay, let's see what else. Ace of Pentacles. And there's... Oh, so, okay. Pisces, if you are single, you're going to be asked out on a date. It's gonna, for some of y'all, it's a first date. Maybe it's your first ever date. Take what resonates, but this is like very like playful. You might it might be like an ice cream date, or like I'm hearing bubble tea. For some of y'all, it's like at a bubble tea restaurant or something. But it's very playful, and you're gonna know that this person likes you through other people. Okay. Now, again, for some of y'all, if you already went past that stage, you're in a whole relationship, I keep seeing a physical item being handed to you, and that represents commitment. This could be, yes, an engagement ring, but it can also be like a promise ring or a necklace or some type of jewelry that solidifies the connection. I keep seeing like something physical. What else does Pisces need to know? And then we have the Queen of Cups reversed. Now, if you're like single, I feel like you're not wanting to make anything committed just yet, even though it's going to lead to that. I see you wanting to keep things playful and cute at first, especially in July, and just have fun. But then eventually I see things moving forward more seriously. But everything, I think the focus is be playful, be flirty, have fun, crack jokes, go on those dates, you know, really enjoy it. 'Cause especially in the summertime, like it's giving summertime love. And see where this goes. Yeah, keep it chill. You don't gotta do the most, Pisces. Just go with it. See where it takes you. It's an experience. Yeah, here to make friends. I'm seeing like a friend group being highlighted too. Like a social group. So maybe you're meeting this person at a social event. Like a local social event. That's what I'm hearing. What else? Competition. That's interesting. You know what? I'm also seeing this is going to be one of many for some of y'all. Like, I'm seeing you meeting multiple people, and you're going to hear that a few of them like you. Like they want to see where it goes. They want to take you out, or they want you to take them out. So you're gonna have some people fighting over you. That's kind of funny. Okay, that's cute. That's fun. You must be the talk of the town, Pisces. You know, like I said, even though you're the last sign, you're not the least. We got the Hierophant here. Okay, so you're gonna have your pick. A lot of options being presented to you, and things could escalate fast. But I'm not even seeing any like warning signs. It's just experience the beauty of it, enjoy it. Okay. Let me get some advice for you. Unbreakable love. This person has genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. Okay, that's too many cards. Open yourself to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. And then lastly, engagement again. Okay, your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. You know, it's weird, Pisces. If you're not serious about somebody, like I don't know what to tell you. I kind of feel like it's gonna get serious, but you're not expecting it. It could be one of those things where you agree to go on a date with someone, but you're like, yeah, I'm not really into you, but we'll see what happens. You end up marrying that person later on. Like it's kind of giving that. It's like something that's supposed to be a summer love or something temporary ends up becoming a long-term thing. For some of y'all, this is your current partner or spouse. Like maybe this was your love story. It's supposed to be something temporary or just having a fun time, but it ends up becoming serious. Pisces, not you stumbling into a committed relationship. That's kind of funny. Why is that so on par with y'all? Like, I mean, girl, I know you're lying. But anyways, Pisces, definitely let me know your stories. Let me know by the end of July. Tell me what happens, because I would love to know. Anyways, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it resonated, and I'll talk to y'all later, okay? All right, and with that being said, we are officially done with all the signs. How are you guys feeling about this? How are we feeling? You know what? I think in the near future, because I'm going to go live more, but I think I have to make this more specific because I can't be doing this single and then couples things. It might have to be separate lives or videos. So I think the next time I do a love reading or love messages, I might do for singles only, or I might do how does this person feel about you type of live. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future. Don't worry, I will also still do legit videos instead of lives too. Maybe the next live I'll do how does this person feel about you or something like that. We'll see. But anyways, thank you everyone who joined the live, even if it was for a quick second or even if you're watching this later. I appreciate the views and you guys supporting nevertheless. I hope I was able to provide some information, some type of advice and guidance to you in some way. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna end this live, and yeah, bye.